All right, gamers. We apparently are in hot take season. I did not even realize it. I was like, oh man, I mean, because they did drop a lot this week, right? Between the festival missions and just all the various content, and I was thinking like, oh man, there's still so much to cover through. But really, I really have caught up on everything. I'm working on the Realm of Gods festival mission. Um, there are a couple of kind of like longer God equip videos I would like to do. Right, I do want to do a video on Android 16, on Tech Beerus, and AGL Champa. Are three characters that I'm looking to do videos on. So we will probably get to that, right? But in the meantime, get a little hot takes. We're probably still. We could maybe see a hint tomorrow night. Oh, actually, I did have the calendar pull. Yeah. I think the Dokkan Fest will come out on the 29th. Very likely we would see details on the 27th. So we have, I think, quite a few days here of just like very, very, very like slow, not a ton sort of happening, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we got here from Adrian. A greater than thread based on the new content. Okay, so I kind of have like a weird sort of like grading scale with characters. I mean, the way they did it with the time limited content and stuff this year, like every person, I mean, you can grade characters how you want to, right? Like, oh, I choose to ignore the time limited content that has been removed. Well, I choose to acknowledge the time limited content that's been removed that will probably return, right? Like, there's different like viewpoints people could have here with this stuff, so keep that in mind. Let's go. Hell no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's read what he said. Hell no. For the new fights, I had doubts about this. Right now, I'm all in with this take. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just amazing on all of his teams. Yeah, he still can be very good. Yeah, for sure. Rush's phases, not always that good of a thing. I mean, it depends, right? Like, a lot of times, like, it's not like hitting crits turn one is not like, oh, damn, guys, now we're in business, right? Like, it's like, it's more later in the fight that you'd want to hit stuff like that. Okay. Out damages almost every unit. Yeah, I mean, his damage, like him and Omega still are very competitive with damage, right? Because they were very far ahead of other characters when they came out. That was their thing, blitzing with damage, designed for those GDC fights, right? Has great tanking. I mean, he can have great tanking with the fours active. So he's saying, yeah, because the int Spirit Bomb, int Super Saiyan 4 Goku Spirit Bomb, that does give massive defense to GT hero characters. Right here. This. Yes. That would go crazy on Gogeta for sure. Comes excellent defense support and all links. That's all well and good. But I would end that by saying, hell no, I disagree. I find the value of their standbys to be quite good. Maybe I'm too high on them. I certainly could acknowledge that, but I mean, this no. I don't. So the last tier list I did, sorry, my brain. All right, let's take a look here. Do I feel much differently about this? Maybe I'm a little too harsh on Super Saiyan 3 Adult Vegeta. Yeah, no, I'm okay putting this on screen and people being like, no, I disagree and stuff like that. But like, I'm okay with this. Yeah, I think both, to me, they're quite a bit better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, no, so I have the 7th anniversary LRs. Like they would be kind of in this range. I probably should have just had them like right there. I think they probably would be due up next. How many characters? This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's why it was just a top 20. That's why I didn't put the 7th anniversary LRs back there. Who can be very good, but they're not. I mean, physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like we're at a point where he can be killed. It's rare, but it can happen. The gods I've never been really as high on. Their dodge chance is just so low and so reliant on rainbow orbs. I mean, I disagree. I disagree heavily, heavily. If it's like a super long fight where stacking can really become like a huge factor, then I mean, sure. I like if it's a very long fight, but like, bro, like I mean, I feel like Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta. I mean, that guy, he's underrated to me. I mean, I can't just blanket say like, oh, this character's underrated. This character's like every character's underrated or overrated, but like, he's a little hated. Let's read what Adrian says here. So only in Realm of Gods. Okay. So not considering crossover. Sure. Have to admit this is closer than I thought. So that's like this doesn't really come into play so much because I'm thinking of Vegeta on the crossover team here, right? So still think the gods are better for the team overall. Great damage. I need to see these damage. Adrian, please tag me. I'll try and look. I'm probably gonna do this, and then I'm gonna head to the gym a little bit afterwards, working on the Realm of Gods Festival mission. Adrian, if you see this, if you don't hate me, if I'm not too rude in the video or something, tag me in the gods' great damage, please. Let me see their great damage. I would love to see that. Great defense. I think their defense can be very good a lot of the times. But again, it's, you know, I mean, maybe it's just me, but like I can't hit any 70% procs at all. Like dodges, Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku EX, additional supers, nothing. So if the gods are below most of the time 70% dodge. They have 70% dodge with 4 rainbows, right? That's what it is. 4 fucking rainbows and they're at 70% dodge. Now their first turn, especially if they attack first, they're not going to die, right? With the 77% damage reduction up and guard, you're not seeing them get cracked. No way. But yeah, 30% dodge, and then they get 10% dodge per rainbow orb. That's just, bro, I find that to be fucking brutal. Brutal is what I think of that. Absolutely. Brutal. I don't know. Being superclass does help. Yeah, and being superclass means they get, oh, yeah, you know what Adrian's going to show me? He's going to show me physical UI Goku slot 1, right? You know, given that massive support. Because that's the difference. God Vegeta, this is a villain character, so he does not get the comically overpowered support from physical UI Goku. I mean, I could see it. I mean, if you look, I've got them next to each other, so... I mean, I do have them a tier apart, but I do have them right next to each other. One has more than one turn. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's not wrong. This character can be a little iffy besides when the standby is up. Their big problem, though, is getting into the standby for me. That's the problem with this character. Almost never do anything. Not bad. They can hit pretty hard. They don't super well. They're just mid. Maybe I do look too favorably upon their standby. Because, like, that's the standby is all their juice. The mega support and then dropping the Spirit Bomb. This one, I definitely could see. I think that this guy's quite good, especially on that crossover team. And with the buffs the crossover team has gotten, right? I could see it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Something about that character, man. So, okay. So funny enough, here's my TUR tier list. This one, I think people would be, there's many things people would not like, but once you start to get to like 30 characters deep, it's just impossible to create a tier list that, you're going to agree on with other people, right? It's just not possible. Once you start to get to this many characters, it's if you're ever like a player and I'm gonna rank characters until this character, I'm gonna do this until this. There's always gonna be something that people can find to harp on, right? Once you start really opening it up to so many different characters, but I mean, I do like Daima Goku above Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. I feel like Mira's in a correct spot. Shen, I mean, his role was replaced by Whis, but I don't want to overcorrect and drop Shen too far down. Maybe I can move Int UI up a tier, but yeah. And then, I got an update for God Goku. Oh, shit. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do an update for God Goku. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the thumbnail guy right now. Live. We're doing this live. Yeah. I did not Specify which art. I bet he'll give me the alternate art, right? Okay, so we'll do. Yeah, we got to update this and get Physical God Goku on here, who's very good. The more I use Physical God Goku, the more I love him. He's a character that just keeps growing on me. I love it. He has better teams, better partners, better damage. Yep, just boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Unconditional defense. I think at points this character can have much stronger defenses. On specific turns, they will do much more damage. But I think like over most of the time, this guy is going to be out damaging this character. Their upper limits are higher than I think mini Goku's, but overall, this character I think is just much more consistent. This is one of the biggest characters that we've had in quite some time, where the condition is just I find very suffocating for me personally using this character. It's the condition. Oh, fuck no. No way. No, I don't even... Bro, what the fuck? Tech Golden Frieza and Gogeta, they got silly shenanigans. I could see it, right? Like this, very good players do insane shit with this character, right? I could see it. But Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta above Carnival Goku? Hell no. I can't... let's see. This is pretty hot. Yes. Can't see Gogeta. I'm just for the sake of discussion, I'm going to give you Gogeta. I'll give you Gogeta. But tell me about how Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is better than Carnival Goku. I'll give you Golden Frieza and Gogeta, but give me the Gogeta versus Goku take. Before these recent fights, Carnival Goku is better. With the new fights, I feel both of these guys out damage him. I mean, that's not... I think, but... Dude, Goku's bag of tricks is just so good. No way, man. Better at defense? I gotta see... I mean, I guess... I am thinking of Gogeta taking a lot of damage and Bio Broly, which... I mean, the thing about the Bio Broly fight is that specifically, Bio Broly just has that super high damage, but he doesn't do anything else, right? That's just the structure of it. It's a well-designed fight, Bio Broly, because he just hits very hard, but he doesn't do any other bullshit besides that. I mean, he's got the stun, but you understand what I'm saying, right? And Gogeta could struggle in there, but... I mean, certainly he's not going to be taking 1 million damage from, like, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta's normals or, you know, Super Saiyan Goku's normals or something, right? I don't know. This feels crazy to me. I can't get there. I don't buy that Gogeta's immortal for 2 turns either. I don't. I just don't agree. Sure. Golden Frieza and Gogeta? Sure. But no way, dude. I can't. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can't be killed right now. I just don't know that applies to, like, any character. Like, where they cannot die, it just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. That, like, this statement doesn't exist. I do see people throw this around on Dokkan Twitter a lot. And I just don't think it exists. To where you could just blanket say they don't die. That's not true. That's not true. Oh, bro's spoiling my tier list. Realm of Gods. Okay. Yeah, just because how you play one could be better than the other. In some configurations, you'll never die. So it's better not to bring AGL God Goku because you never see his peak. That is my experience. AGL God Goku doesn't die. And it's not Realm of Gods. Now, we're not exactly running stiffs on this Realm of Gods team to where we're dying left and right. So, I would probably just... I don't know. Would I rather not run this guy? No, I don't want to say that, too, because the prospect of having his revive on the team is very good, but, like... yeah, I don't know. Let me look at this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. AGL God Goku. But, like, can I really be mad at this guy because he doesn't die? Like, my problem is that this guy doesn't die to where we revive. Like, I don't... Most of the time, he just doesn't... He doesn't die at all. He doesn't die. He doesn't die. So we don't revive with him. Okay, so... In some configurations, you'll have him Best slot 2, moving slot 1 for the team. Yeah, like, if things go well, he's very powerful post-revive. So, I mean, sure. It's close. It's close. Because I got, like, once you get to this grouping back here, I mean, if you really wanted to glaze the fuck out of the 7th anniversary LRs, right? Again, this is just the top 20. I think I would have the 7th anniversary LRs just right there. Maybe they should have been above Omega. I don't know. I like Gohan. I don't see an argument for him being better. I do. He does more damage, yep. They're tons of times better defensively with Rainbow Orb changing. In his teams, the damage is always covered by other units. That's not a bad point. Let's just look at Gohan's teams here. That is true. Yeah, I mean, we're going to run him on, like, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's team. We could run him there. Well, here, his damage would be huge. We could run him here, but then, like, this guy, we'd be running Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He could do a lot of damage here. He does have quite a few setups, but I do see the point of what he means, for sure. I don't agree, but I mean, this is close. I think this got to be close, right? 7th anniversary LRs. I mean, their EZAs were just so very damn good, huh? Just so damn good. Oh yeah, we're talking all time. I laugh. I laugh. Of course. Yeah, there's baiters talking about, oh, they gapped the game so much. This is physical UI, right? They gapped the game so much. Oh my god. They're like even better than Beast ever was or some shit like that. Like, they gapped the game harder than Beast. That's just silly. It's silly. Yeah, I personally think Beast Gohan was the strongest character of all time. I do. I was there for most of these huge characters. I can't, like, I would never try and win an argument on it, but I do think the aura of STR Gogeta is massively overrated. I do. I don't personally think he was, like, oh my god, like, nothing else, like, it, not to the extent that some people claim. But I wasn't there, so I wouldn't really argue it. I think Beast is the #1 character ever, though. Great damage, immortal the whole year, win button. Yeah, every team with him came top 5. I pulled the video up recently. It was superhero autos. There we go. That should bring it up, right? Yeah. LR Beast Gohan and superhero auto every tough fight in Dokkan. Whoops, that's a little loud. I mean, I'm sure UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta could do this. Look at this. This is all autoed. I even did a, wait. Oh, I even threw Battlefield Metal Cooler in here. Okay, cool. Oh, this guy was, dude, this was a tough Battlefield boss right here, man. This was an actual, I mean, I know we did beat him auto. Oh, so you know what I did for this is I just simulated what auto would be. I see. Because you can't actually do auto on Battlefield, so I just simulated what auto would do, which is auto will always just get the most amount of ki, right? So that's what we did. I simulated auto. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, this is definitely something I would do right here. Oh, I actually ran the gammas in this one. Yeah, because they had type advantage, so we were able to make it work. Okay, cool. Yeah, that did work out well. Yeah, but superhero team, and then, of course, Beast Gohan. I mean, we, like, literally, this is every possible fight. And it's just like, there's no player input required. We just auto everything and decimate everything. Just every fight. Like, dude, like, look at this. This is what? 3, 6, 9, 11 fights? This is 11 fights. We just swept the game. So, it's like, someone show me UI Goku's version of that, and we could start discussions then. I mean, I don't know. I probably could do that. Especially with the buff that Realm of Gods got, actually. We probably could do that, huh? Maybe this is something I could work on while we don't have much going on. UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta auto every tough fight. Well, I would probably still keep the title the same, but we couldn't do Festival, of course. Autoing Festival is... Because you would, like... You can't use active skills at the end of the fight, right? If you auto. So, like, you're just gonna, like... Imagine you said 10th Anniversary Fusions. You just fuse in a Vegito on, like, turn 5. Like, right? So it's like you wouldn't... So, I don't know. Autoing Festivals is very tough. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, Beast is way above Ascending, of course. Could go either way. Okay. I personally think the blues are better, but I'm definitely willing to hear this out, right? For sure. Support and type advantage against Super Saiyan Goku make the Force better right now. Type advantage against Super Saiyan Goku. So we're talking about the Super Saiyan Goku and the God Goku fight. I mean, Adrian did specify the importance that he's taken in the new fights right now. Okay, I mean, it's he's like withholding to like what the criteria was, right? It's important that we, like, I guess like you know, I'm talking about like, oh, like explain how this guy is better than this guy, but I mean, he is mostly just talking about based on the new content. So let me not lose sight of that. Still think they're pretty close. I mean, in Super Saiyan 4s, usually in most of these Supreme Magnificent battles are structured very well, right? Do want to keep that in mind. I'd probably disagree, but, like, I mean, this is not crazy. I mean, you know, you get to the end, and in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he will demolish that Super Saiyan Goku, right? Yeah. Well, so what I got here? Rose at the end, but, like, this is around where Gohan could come into. I certainly like the 7th anniversary LRs over Gohan and all these characters, but, like, I'm not going crazy over this. So you think this is pretty cold? Gohan outperforms him. Yeah, I mean, if things, like flow the right way, yes. And Gohan could have powerful support. I mean, don't forget, I think, I mean, one thing, like, a lot of people who, like, wouldn't like that character too much, I mean, I guess I'm one of those, but, like, keep in mind when you're using this character, like, even if, like, you're aiming to go for, like, Gohan's active and stuff like that, at any point when you swap into Trunks and Goten, you have this, right? So as long as you could dodge in the fight, you have a real good shot. Because at minimum, this is 87% chance to dodge they have for the turn. Because it's going to include themselves always, right? So they always have 87% dodge right there. And then if it's a super attack, boom, you're up over 100%, right? So it's like they have that turn there too. Goku Black has better damage. Yeah, you could. I mean, if you're just like focused on like these new fights that have come out, like sure. I could get this, completely, right? Completely. Sorry, I'm doing a festival run at the same time. All right. Let's see. Both are bums against supers. Okay. I mean, remember we're talking about them both probably presumably in slot 3, right? Vegeta has multi-turn support. I don't agree. There's probably no instance I'm running Vegito Blue over Blue Vegeta. I don't think so. Where did I have him here? I'm right there. Yeah, I didn't have Vegito Blue on here. This could even be a little too low for this guy. But, I mean, he's gotten cracked for me in slot 3 a couple of times. It might just be Bio Broly I'm thinking of, though. Remember, you don't want to lose sight of the fact that just because you died at Bio Broly, you sweep the entire rest of the game. And I wouldn't necessarily, like, it's not like Bio Broly is like, oh yeah, but Bio Broly is like definitively the hardest fight. I would not say that. No way. So, I don't agree with this one. Even like God Goku fight, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta fight. Yeah, no way. No, I don't even. No, I'm sorry, man. Hell no. Pretty different units, but I mean, essentially their role can be very similar. Slot 1 support. I'm sure we're gonna talk about Vegeta's tank defensive support. Another thing you really don't want to lose sight of when it comes to mini Vegeta here, it's this right here. This. like if the boss it just happens to be, well, I mean, I don't know. Because in order for him to do a lot of additionals, I mean, even one of these is strong, but like if he does like 3 of these, 2, 3, maybe even more, it can be really, really huge. It can be really huge. And Whis gives some strong support, but it's just 2-turn offensive support. I get the Whis love, but I think we're overrating him in the new fights. I don't think so. I find it very easy to just like, okay, so like we're using Whis. That doesn't mean it's just like we open the fight up and it's like, we slot 1, boy, get in there. And then we waste his ability. Usually the way I'm playing it is, I mean, Realm of Gods has a team full of slot 1s. So I am typically like preserving this until the very end. And then you get to the very end, he triggers this. He gets guaranteed dodge for the turn, guaranteed crit, guaranteed additional supers, right? He's healing. He's got 2-turn support. No way. No way. I don't think Daima Vegeta is not even close. This is the worst one in here. This is the worst one in here. They're not even, like, I don't think so. Yeah, this is, yep, I could see, yeah. I might just straight up have this in the next tier list, I think. Only in Realm of Gods, probably with type advantage bias. Okay, so assuming him against Super Saiyan Goku. Better dodge, better crits, fewer restrictions, better links, doesn't lose evasion after attacking. Yeah, I probably... I don't know. I'm like, what do I do with this tier drop? Do I just leave Deborah, Beerus, and Whis in the tier by themselves? I might. Okay. Well, I'll later, because I like to take my time on it. Like, I'm usually like watching back footage, might hop in a little bit, maybe like pull up some other people's videos, see like what shit's looking like with the character for them, right? Remember, usually I don't like when I make these tier lists. Another reason is I make the tier list and then I'm fine pulling it back up over and over and over. It's because I do legitimately put a lot of effort into these. That's why you guys feel free to like mock and blast them as much as you want, because I'm not just putting together like some little shitter list. I do put a lot of effort, or try to put a lot of effort, into making these consistent, like maybe a good example of what the character might feel like when you go in game, stuff like that, right? So, but like, yeah, this one, yeah, this one, hell no. So I saw a lot of people agreeing with this. I don't I mean, okay. Um my Namek Goku has God equips. So maybe that helped mine, cuz okay, so we get him and then it's just like, like we get to node 23. Bro, I don't know. I mean, sure, this is going to be type advantage right here, but like, I mean, this is a lot more than Ginyu does. Ginyu's what usually, yeah, Ginyu a lot of times is like in that 10 to 15 range we see him. And then there's Goku, he's at fucking 22, right? Like way higher than Ginyu. I saw people talking about Namek Goku getting bullied. We took a little bit of damage here, but like, I mean, this is that int Frieza people were talking about, right? So here we are in our second phase. And I mean, I just run him slot 1. We're in slot 0 right here. He instantly supers. Let's see. Well, bam. We take a little bit of damage for sure. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, does mine hold up because he has God equips and other people's do not? Maybe that's the case. But like, I don't know. I feel like when this guy comes out, you're pretty much just gonna win. I mean, but Ginyu. Can't you just say the same about Ginyu, right? Yeah, I get it. I probably would lean Namek Goku. But I don't know. What helps Namek Goku compared to Ginyu is that Goku is gonna have even extra buffs in all these Frieza fights, right? Like, this character is gonna continue to have extra buffs moving forward, whereas Ginyu, like, we're past his part of it. So I don't know. Yeah, but that's my experience with Namek Goku, right? Is we just come out here, and then we went to like we got to the end, and then boom, we're done. With the fresh, yeah. Let's see Ginyu's damage here. Oh wait, so Jason Birder get killed. Okay. Oh wait, wait, what happened here? Oh, that's what I didn't notice that happened. Oh, because their links went away. Oh, that's so crazy. I actually didn't like this went over my head. So Jason Birder get killed right here. They fail the dodge, and then their links go. Look at Ginyu. Look at Ginyu's key. Boom, gone. And now he's down to normals. What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. And then we just go back and we finish with Namek Goku's active, or oh no, we don't. Oh, and then I did put Int Namek Goku there. Yeah, but he got killed. Damn, dude, Jason Birder failing that dodge. We almost got destroyed because Jason Birder failed that dodge. You're out of your mind. It's crazy how, like, nowadays in Dokkan, you could get such a crazy chain reaction. Like, look at this. They fail this dodge, and then that causes Ginyu then just shits his pants. So boom. So now he loses this super, and then we fail every proc. Additional normal. Yep. We fail every proc. Additional normal. Yep. Very, very not shocking that we fail every proc. And he gets slaughtered. Okay. It's just so crazy, the chain reaction. Like, you miss one dodge, and look at the chain reaction. I'm missing one fucking dodge. Almost lost. That was so crazy to watch that back. Holy fuck, dude. Jason Birder actually almost lost us the fight. Let's head back over here. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. I want to see Ginyu's damage right here. Let's just get this up on the screen as well. 14. Okay. And that's usually what I do is I go Rakum, Goldo, Jason Birder, and then Ginyu. That will maximize links for the rotation typically, right? A little bit deeper in the fight. So we've, at that point, yeah. So what I was doing with these, I wasn't having really difficulties. Let's see. So we had, wait, this is node 24. Yeah. So what's interesting about this is they do give you this Namek Goku, and then you get back-to-back fights against an int boss. That is, they are very, like, they go out of their way to make that shit annoying, huh? But of course this is the one, by the way, this is the real strat right here. Yeah, look who we brought. Yeah, you don't bring that STR Krillin. Hell no. You come in with AGL Krillin like that, dude. That's what you do. And then there is this annoying mission. Yeah, Node 18. We got this done in one try. The annoyance here is using this character's active skill, which is just, it's either turn 6 or turn 4, and they're under a certain amount of HP. It's just an RNG fest, though. But what I do with here is this Goku. This, like, third form Frieza can't kill this Goku. He eventually does on, like, turn 5. He finally kills that Goku, and then we're able to get that. Right now, I want to say Namek Goku, but I mean, I'm in a holding pattern on this. Maybe this is going to end up being true. No, I don't think I agree. So you're not 100% sure. Okay. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta put on RF Blues and Cell Max. Well, yeah, with the counter, of course. The Blues perform better in all content. Is that true? I don't think I agree. Is it, though? In attack and defense. In defense? That's not true. I don't agree, but maybe I'm wrong on this one. I haven't used these guys a lot in quite a while. Honestly, same with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This was good. Oh, poor Tech Broly. Way last down there. No, this was fun. This was like short and sweet and simple. And he explained stuff well. It was good. The one I'm really thinking about is, it's like I'm walking out of here thinking about this Dokkan Frontier one. Because the thing that does help Ginyu is the strong cohesion, right? Like, this guy is so powerful, but it comes at the cost of losing a character off rotation, right? Whereas the Ginyu force is just cohesive and powerful. Chat, let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious. on Ginyu versus Namek Goku. We'll see how things will continue to progress in Dokkan Frontier. That could be it. That could be true. That could be true. Yeah, again, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time.